What's good, everybody? Antoine Mason here. Welcome to the very first episode of Tech for Normal Humans. Thank you for joining me. Let's get into it. Blip. I had to angle it because I don't have professional lighting. See, this video is paid and sponsored by myself, okay? So we just gonna do things how we can do them, all right? But these are the Sony WH-1000X M3s. Sony, why did you name your product a barcode? That's beyond me. So for the purposes of this video, we're gonna call them the Sony M3s, all right? Sony M3s. They're popularly referred to. Did I say that right? Anyway, so let's get into it. Let's see what's in the box. You open up the box, you got this instruction, easy setup guide, boop. We don't care about that too much. All right, so what comes in the box is a nice fancy case, blip, right? And then you got some like instructional pamphlets and things like we don't actually read those. But for some of you who, for those of you who do read those, there's some really informative things inside of it, and it'll help better your life. So you got the case. When you open up the case, you got your headphones. Ooh, nicely packaged right in there. You got your headphones. You have a cord, headphone jack cord, auxiliary cord. There we go. That you can plug into your headphones and then into your phone if your phone still has a headphone jack. My phone does. I have the Galaxy Note 8. Yeah, and it still has a headphone jack. So this is useful for me. But if you don't have a headphone jack, these are completely wireless. You can, do whatever you need to with them. It's for everybody. It's for everybody. It is a USB Type-C. What does that mean? To regular people, it doesn't mean much other than it's a different type of charger, right? But for these headphones, this charger allows it to be quick charged, which means that I can plug this in for 10 minutes and I can get 5 hours of playtime. So yeah, this is what comes inside of the box. It's not complicated. So yeah, let's get into the actual review of the product. Boom, Sony M3s. Let's talk about some of the facts before I go into my experience of them. So some of the features of this product is that it holds 30 hours of playtime for a full battery. Okay. Now, what does that mean for the regular person? That means that if you listen to it for, let's say you listen to it for 5 hours during the day, right? This battery, in theory, would last you almost about a week. Now, we don't usually, listen to music like that. So you're going to be turning it on and off all day probably. So I usually charge it every like 3 days. Okay, so that's been a consistent pattern for me. But again, for the regular person, this is perfect. You're not going to have to charge it too often. And again, if you need to, then it supports quick charge, 10 minutes on the charger, 5 hours of playtime. Boom. All good. Now, the other thing that this product supports is noise canceling and ambient sound. Now, noise canceling, of course, it's exactly what it says. It cancels out all the noise around you, and it just brings attention to the music or whatever else is coming through your actual headphones. Now, ambient sound is when it activates a microphone on the outside of your headphones so that you can hear what's going on around you as well as the music or whatever is playing in your headphones. Okay, both of these features are adjustable in the Headphones Connect app, and that's the app that's specific to Sony headphone products. So you would want to download that if you were to buy this product. Also, something else. Oh, it has really high resolution sound quality, and you can adjust you can adjust your listening experience on the app. So, for example, if you want to hear more of the instruments, right, you can set the setting on the app to feature more of the instruments in the background, right? You can change it to feature the voice. You can change it to feature more bass. So it's fully customizable. it's really up to you and how you like to listen to music. Another thing that it supports is swipe gestures. So it's on the right headphone, right? So what you can do is when you swipe forward, it skips ahead, right? If you swipe backwards, it goes backwards. If you swipe up, swipe down, volume down, double tap, that's play/pause. And then another cool feature about these is when you put your hand over it like this, it turns on the ambient sound. So it reduces the music or whatever's in your ear down to like level 2 on volume. And then it turns on the microphone outside of the headphones so that all the sound around you is amplified. So like if you were in a coffee shop and you walked in and you ordered a coffee and you were jamming to your music, somebody said, "Oh, hey, you forgot your wallet." You forgot your wallet. And then you put your hand and you're like, "Huh?" And you can, talk to them and listen to them. Now, that's a cool feature. In terms of practicality, in terms of like using it every day, I don't really see people using it in their regular lives. But something that I do use it for is to show people something kind of cool. Like, it's cool. It's a cool feature. It's a novelty. They're really comfortable. They're padded up on the top here, and also the ear cups are pretty deep. So, like when these are on your face, it's like it's cuddling your ear. Putting your ear to sleep. No, not putting your ear to sleep. But it's a comfortable experience. And last thing that, it's not even the last thing, but this last thing I want to talk about that's pretty important, is that these earphones support Amazon Alexa and Google Voice Assistant. Now, what does that mean? That means that if a text message comes through my phone, I can hear the message and then I can press the NC/ambient button. If I program it, right, I can press that button and it'll read my text message to me. Also, I can click it and say, "Hey, where's the nearest Starbucks?" Because that's what a lot of people do, right? Where's the nearest Starbucks? And then it'll practically give me a GPS or a step-by-step direction of where the nearest one is to me. It's pretty cool. I've used it pretty often. Like, I used it more often than I thought I would. So it's a pretty cool feature. So those are the facts. Those are the things that come on the box. Those are the things that you'll probably find in the little pamphlets. It's a really easy setup. You can program the NC slash, it's not going to focus, but the NC/ambient sound button to either work for the noise canceling or ambient sound or for Amazon Alexa/Google Assistant. So it's up to you, whatever you want to do with that. So those are the features, those are the facts of the product. So in terms of real life applications, things that I've done with them is I commute every morning to work, about an hour and a half to 2 hours there, and 2 hours to 3 hours back home, depending on traffic. So I wear them during my commute. Sometimes I turn on the ambient sound, which I can adjust how much ambient sound I want, meaning I can adjust how much of the outside I want to hear. Another place that I used it, because I live in the Bay Area, Northern California, we have what's called BART, which is close to, definitely not as extensive as the New York subway system, but it's similar. And there, you're gonna hear the train, you're gonna hear people, announcement, things like that. They're super comfortable. In terms of safety, I didn't feel unsafe. And then the gym was the really important one for me, because with like the regular earphones, right, you'll have them in your ears. Well, I'll say I will have them in my ears, and when I'm jogging or something, they'll fall out, and then I'm trying to like gather it back up and put it back in my ear, and that's annoying and it's embarrassing. Like, people looking at you like twitching, trying to get, without falling off the treadmill, things like that. So so these were really cool. They're over the ear headphones, so You know, you adjust them how you want to. You have them as snug as you want to. Well, the only other thing that I would say about the gym experience is that, you know, you go to the gym, you're getting hot, you're sweating, things like that. Well, sweat starts to gather around your ear, right? When you have these headphones on, and that can get annoying sometimes. But then again, it's like I'm at the gym to sweat, so that was gonna be expected anyway. If you're like me, that is not gonna really faze me too much. You just take that bad boy off, get that oxygen, you know, flowing over there, maybe get a paper towel and dab 2 times, you know what I mean? Like, you just figure it out, and it's not really a big deal. I talked to a lot of people about how much they would pay for quality headphones. Now, some people was like, I can go to the dollar store and get a $1 pair of headphones and be cool. And for me, I'm like, well, that's great for you. Enjoy, you know. And then I have friends who are sound engineers who are like, I paid $400 or $500 for some headphones, and I'm like, that's good for you. And I'm a little lower on that spectrum too. These right here are gonna run you $380 roughly. With tax included, $380. Now, some people are like, whoa, that's crazy. And it is kind of crazy, right? You know, paying almost $400 for some headphones. But if you're comparing it to other headphones, you're getting quality. You're getting headphones that hit every button that you can think of, really. These headphones are going to do exactly what you need them to do when you want it to do them. Yeah, so what you're getting from this is good sound quality. They're really comfortable. Their luxury look, they're really sleek. They're really light as well. You're also getting a really smart device. It gives you a really good hands-free experience, especially with the Google Assistant and the Amazon Alexa. So yeah, you're getting premium stuff that you will not find on headphones that are under $150. And if you do, it's probably not going to work as well as it does on these. So what's the verdict? What do I rate this? So I'll be doing that at the end of my videos, rating headphones or whatever I'm reviewing from 1 to 5. So for these, I'm going to give these a solid 4. Solid 4. Really solid 4. The only reason why it's a 4 instead of a 5 is, actually, there's 2 reasons. So the first one is because of the packaging, right? You open up the thing and it's just there. And I guess, you know, that's kind of Sony's approach, is like, you get what you paid for. You want something quality, boom, open up that box, just take the quality out and, you know, and go. Whereas other companies are like, you know, I'll give you quality, but I'll also give you a little experience. Open it up. Things are symmetrical and things are placed in really ideal places, and you're like, oh yeah, these are nice, click click, packaging, blah blah blah. These do not do that. And the other thing is that it's $380, and most people don't have $380 to just go and spend on some headphones. Like, we got rent to pay, we got car bills, like, you know what I mean, things like that. There are a lot of quality headphones out there. All you have to do is really look for them. And I know that we live in a society where, like, everything is like snap, 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 snap. But sometimes, you know, it's beneficial to just take your time, look for the headphones that are right for you. So yeah, this was my review of the Sony M3s. Really hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button. If you didn't, please write down in the comments some reasons why you didn't, and also please write down some suggestions, some things that I can do better next time, because that's what I'm about. I'm about doing this, you know, as best as possible, so that it can reach as many people as possible, so that you can get what you need right now and not have to jump through any hoops. Okay. And then also please subscribe if you like this video as well. And then also write down in the comments some products that you would like, some other products you would like me to review. Thank you so much. My name is Antoine Mason. Thank you for joining me on Tech for Normal Humans. I'll see you later.